We all know how great scuba diving is, but I'm sure you all get the same questions and comments whenever you mention diving to a friend or loved one. Isn't it really expensive? And what about sharks and jellyfish are the most common ones that I find. Before you take the first giant stride entry, there are a few misbeliefs about scuba diving that we want to talk about and clear up. Scuba diving is all about exploration and going somewhere nobody else has been, with a feeling of freedom and weightlessness that you won't find in any other sport. Hi, I'm Mark from Simply Scuba, and this is what non-divers think scuba diving is. It's like snorkeling, but deeper. Yeah, it is. Well, yes, you're technically correct, but scuba diving is so much more than snorkeling. Snorkeling allows you a quick glimpse at the reef from the surface. You have a limited range before you have to return to the surface or the shore. While scuba diving, you are neutrally buoyant, so you neither float nor sink. So you can go wherever you want and stay down to take a closer look at things. Scuba diving is a natural extension to snorkeling, so if you enjoy snorkeling, then you'll love scuba diving. It's a hardcore sport that only the elite and rich can do. As with any sport, you can buy top-of-the-range expensive kit, but you don't have to if you don't want to. When you first start out, you can rent a lot of the gear, and the course isn't that expensive compared to other similar sports. I've been on dive boats with bin men and heart surgeons, and there's little difference between them. Everyone is one and the same on a dive boat, and everybody jokes together. Scuba gear lasts a long time if you look after it, so you can invest in gear over time as you need it. Isn't that the sport where you have to wear a ton of gear? Whilst we're talking about equipment, there are only a few essential pieces of kit that you need to take with you on a dive. Modern materials and processes are making lighter and smaller equipment, made for the travelling diver. I said earlier that you're neutrally buoyant whilst diving, but even with all of your kit on, you'll float without some kind of weight. In colder waters, you'll have to wear a wetsuit, but whilst diving, even in Arctic waters, I've never had the same feeling of freedom on the land as I have in the water. Doesn't scuba diving attract sharks? No. Sharks dislike us scuba divers, as we look weird and make a lot of noise that they're not used to, so they tend to keep their distance. If there's a shark in the water, you'll often find scuba divers swimming closer to them to take a better look, as they're rare to see in most places, and most divers' bucket list will usually be a list of sharks that they haven't seen yet. We're simply not part of a shark's normal diet, so they have no interest in us. What's more, we tend to scare other fish away, so we're a bit of an inconvenience to sharks, so they really tend to stay away. That's the sport for fish lovers. Scuba diving can cater to a range of interests, from fish and reefs like you see on Blue Planet, or sunken shipwrecks and caves to explore. Shipwrecks can take you back in time, as you can discover them yourself far better than anything you can see on the History Channel. Scuba diving will teach you a lot about ecology, history, and how a lot of the world works, as well as get you passionate about protecting our oceans, as you can literally see the changes we are making to our world. So what is scuba diving to you? Is it an escape from your day-to-day troubles, a way to learn about the world under the waves, or a nice excuse just to travel the world? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, then there are plenty more like it on our channel, so be sure to like, share and subscribe to see more like it. Thanks for watching, and safe diving!